With over 90 different neighborhoods in Pittsburgh, each has their own distinct personality. Pittsburgh is known for its rich history and unique architecture, especially in home design.
Allison, this space is so fun. I love the open concept. Let's talk about it.
From Pittsburgh's Little Italy to Shady Side's Victorian-style mansions, you can find a variety of trending styles in the city's communities. Formerly a magazine, Pittsburgh's Finest Kitchens features unique kitchens and bathrooms created by local designers, architects, and builders.
You won't find a 12x5 island in a townhouse.
No.
Whether it's traditional charm or contemporary spaces, the kitchen is evolving to satisfy the demands we put on it.
You folks knocked it out of the park again, so congratulations on a beautiful project here in Mount Lebanon.
My name is Jackie Thornton, and I'm the owner of Thornton Interior Design, and I'm the designer of this kitchen project.
Hi, I'm Andrew Neufer. I own AK Interiors, and we were the contractor on this kitchen project.
Thornton Interior Design is a full-service design studio that focuses on kitchen and bath remodeling, as well as furniture specification and design consultations.
AK Interiors is a general contracting firm. We do kitchens, bathrooms, finished basements, and additions. Not only that, but almost all of our projects are designed by Jackie. So these customers were a referral from another kitchen project that we had done in the past. And once I saw their needs, I knew that I had to get Jackie involved in this project.
So for this kitchen, the family is a family of 6, so what they needed was a better layout to accommodate their day-to-day life. So what we did is basically focus mainly on function first and really make sure that they can be able to work together in this kitchen at all times, and then we focus on obviously making it pretty and beautiful for them.
So walk into this space, Jackie, it's so beautiful, it's breathtaking, all the finishes and everything of that nature. Tell me about what the customer had and what they wanted to accomplish with this remodel.
So essentially we had a walk-in pantry in the corner that we wanted to eliminate first. That was taken out, and then it was empty when we first came here. So what we did is gain more storage in cubic square feet with custom cabinetry.
Looking at the island here, their seating, it's obviously, we know it's a family and they have 4 children and everybody can sit there and eat. Looking at just the legs of the island and then the countertop too, can you speak to just the countertop selection, the design of the island?
So at first, this island was not just a rectangle. It actually came out this way, and then we did this in a wood stain just to accent the range hood as well, and just add a little bit of warmth to the space since we have like a cooler green cabinet color here. Countertops are Fantasy from Mont, so those are very nice. We tried to pick something with a white base to go with the tile, and that's something that has a subtle vein to it.
So moving past the island and into the perimeter of the cabinets and really the entire kitchen, beautiful green finish, again ahead of its time, but talk to me about the design selections on this run.
So there was a bar there that existed behind the sink, but we wanted to kind of just make it a little bit more modern. So what we did is a stained oak waterfall edge over there.
We have panel-ready appliances here. Another way that we hide appliances is the microwave drawer under the counter over there in the island.
Yeah, so we opted for a microwave drawer. It was much more easy to access from the family with all of the kids since it's a little bit lower and at their height. And then to tie in some warmer tones, we also brought in champagne bronze from Delta's plumbing fixtures, so we matched that with hardware as well. Flanking the sink, we do have a panel-ready dishwasher and a large trash pull-out. We wanted those to basically look the same and give it some symmetry.
Underneath the beautiful champagne bronze faucet, I see a beautiful white fire clay sink with the kind of workstation that's very in right now.
So we picked a farmhouse sink that basically has a flat apron front just so it gives it a little bit more of a contemporary look so that it goes with the faucet style as well. But the homeowner does do a lot of baking and cooking, so the workstation was very helpful for her.
Well, speaking of baking and cooking, it looks like we're heading over to this amazing 48-inch Wolf dual fuel range.
So we did the 48-inch range because she was used to having double ovens already. So what we needed to do was just maintain that so that she could still function in the space the same.
Tell me about the hood execution, because I really think this is a beautiful installation.
So we did use the same stained white oak on the range hood band, the floating shelves, and the island. But since this is more of a box design of a hood, I usually like to keep the hoods a little bit less deep. So we opted for something of a more shallow size hood liner for there.
Moving forward through the rest of this bank of cabinetry, I see the nice little addition of the lighted glass cabinets up top. So being an appliance guy, I see the big, beautiful 48-inch double French door refrigerator.
They're a family of 6, so they definitely needed something to accommodate everything that they have. And as well as the size of the refrigerator and the freezer, we also did a lot of pantry storage that basically goes all around that. And we definitely went with the countertop depth just to kind of keep the aisle nice and clean and open so that we didn't have anything pushing out into the aisle space there.
Well, Jackie, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with us, tell us about the design of this kitchen. It was a lot of fun doing it, doing the kitchen itself with you. Beautiful execution and beautiful work as always.
Thank you. It's always nice working with you too.
Luxury is about quality, detail, look, and feel. Don's Appliances is the place that can make your luxury experience memorable. Combining passion for food with appreciation for innovations, bring the newest technologies into your kitchen with style. Experience firsthand what luxury should look and feel like. Let Don's Appliances help you find your taste of luxury.
Hey, this is Matt Hillebrand with Don's Appliances. Are you looking for luxury appliances at an affordable price? We wanted to let you know about a few special promotions we have available with Thermador. The first is Leap into Luxury. For example, purchase any 30-inch Professional Series range and any 36-inch refrigerator and get a free dishwasher and over-the-range microwave for just under $10K. Next, we have our 1-2 free package. Choose any eligible cooking suite and receive a free appliance or upgrade. Also, with the purchase of any Thermador package, this qualifies you for a use and care with Chef Anthony. We have plenty of combinations to get you huge savings. As always, we have guaranteed lowest prices, the Tri-State's largest in-stock inventory, and affordable financing options. Discover new models of luxury affordability at Don's Appliances. Visit donsappliances.com or scan the QR code for more savings information.
Water Source by Don's Appliances is your place for luxury plumbing products. Featuring an interactive showroom that brings your kitchen and bathrooms to life. You can explore trends, cutting-edge innovations, and new products. Schedule an in-person consultation today. Visit donswater.com.
Shop Don's Appliances Black November Savings Event, November 6th through December 4th. Save big on your favorite brands like Whirlpool and KitchenAid. Get up to $1,000 back. Get guaranteed lowest prices and free next-day delivery. Visit donsappliances.com.
My name is Julianne Mazrella. I'm the owner of Zuhause Interiors in Swickley, Pennsylvania. Zuhause Interiors is a full-service interior design company. We focus on a variety of design elements, including full furnishings, kitchens, bathrooms, and renovations. This kitchen project was really exciting to get involved with because we were working with the original kitchen to the home. The homeowners had lived here for several years and it had always been top of mind. And as we all know, with a growing family, your priorities shift, and so it can take a little bit longer to get here. But when the time came, they really wanted to do it right, and they wanted to do it with intent. And our goals on the project were to brighten up the kitchen, open up the space, and have it make sense with the rest of the home.
I love the warmth that this kitchen brings to me, and I can tell that there's a story and it's personal. What is that story?
So when the homeowners enlisted my help, the goal really was to give them the updated kitchen that they deserved and needed for their home, but we wanted to maintain the character and keep their personal tastes and preferences really prevalent in the entire design.
And you can definitely see that through this. So let's talk a little bit about, I love this little Eden banquette over here. Was that always here? Was that something that you kind of brought in? Talk to me a little bit about this space over here.
So this section over here actually had spindles separating it from the family room, and we had a traditional round kitchen table with a chandelier above. The goal here was to create kind of an informal, almost secondary sitting area at the banquette because we have a dining room already in the home.
So let's talk a little bit about the 2 different color cabinets, which I love. Again, it goes so well with the rest of the house from what I've seen.
Yeah, so we selected the colors based on some other spaces in the home that we were not working with, and we wanted to keep a warm palette. With this being a North Park home that has a lot of history and a very colonial traditional layout, we wanted to keep that character and have the architecture really work with the new kitchen as well, so that again it seamlessly integrates. So we went with a craftsman style door. This is all custom cabinetry from Allegheny Millwork and Lumber. We went with the butcher block top, obviously for being like a chef's kitchen in a lot of ways.
You need a lot of space to work.
You do,
yes.
You do. And we really wanted the island to feel like a piece of furniture, so we went with inset doors, slightly different style, and we made it a point to give it furniture legs and really set the base back so that it truly feels like it's floating and doesn't weigh the room down.
So one of the things I also noticed that caught my eye was this area right here, this kind of built, set in kind of coffee area. I see some tea areas. Talk to me a little bit about this because I know that there's purpose for this.
Absolutely. So this was on the homeowner's wish list as well, to have a dedicated coffee station. Not only are they enthusiastic cooks, but they're also big coffee and tea drinkers. So incorporating this second sink was a really awesome addition that took the daily experience in this kitchen to the next level. In order to keep the cabinets seamless, we ended up creating a faux door. So what looks like a set of drawers on this section is actually a door and drawers, meant to, we kind of faux finished it to give it a better seamless visual, but still maintain the functionality of having doors and drawers.
Now for the appliances. As I come over here, I see that we have the LG microwave wall oven combination, as well as, the LG refrigerator.
So we were working with, we actually switched spots. So the oven used to be further down and the fridge was closer to the other cooking space, which really didn't work in the kitchen itself.
This, just is very, this is the appliance area, and then I did see that we have a dishwasher over there that's paneled, but it's beautiful.
The panel-ready dishwashers make all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
And the real appliance piece that was the absolute must-have was the flush induction cooktop. There's a lot of details here, and it was a real balancing act between drawing your attention to the pieces that you want to draw your attention to and pulling attention away from the pieces that did not take priority.
So another thing I noticed too was the hood. I love that you can tell it's still a chimney style, but it's still paneled with the cabinetry, which I love.
Yeah, we had it painted to match to, again, keep the continuity with that color throughout these 2 walls. And it gave a real nice opportunity to, again, create that focal point for where the cooking is happening, but not too much. It was, again, really trying to strike that balance. Again, we carried the backsplash all the way up to the ceiling, and then flanking the range hood, instead of doing additional cabinetry, we've put in these gorgeous custom wall sconces that are actually made in the United States that really, again, bring the light down where you need it and add a really beautiful detail.
Everything just seems so intentional and it's beautiful. You did a wonderful job, and this is truly a great kitchen that I can see a lot of memories being made here.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Matt Hillebrand with Don's Appliances. Do you need a new dishwasher? We have Bosch dishwashers in stock. Here are some of our favorite features. Crystal dry technology that transforms moisture into heat to get your dishes drier. Easily adjustable racks for those large pots and pans. Get it great clean with the power control wash system. But most importantly, Bosch makes one of the quietest dishwashers on the market. Order today, get clean dishes tomorrow. Visit donsappliances.com.
Don's Appliances is the place that can make your luxury experience memorable. Featuring leading-edge technology in the best built-in appliances, make your kitchen dreams a reality with our full line of luxury brands. Combining passion for food with appreciation for innovations, bring the newest technologies into your kitchen with style. Imagine technology that provides more flexibility to cook in the best possible way. Let Don's Appliances help you find your taste of luxury.
My name is Robert Gaskill, and I am an architect and the owner of Gaskill Architecture. We are a boutique residential design firm focusing on new homes as well as renovation, additions, and interior design as well. Our design process is very unique in that we truly take cues from the surroundings. These outside components of nature really embrace and inform the design so that we may be taking a natural stone that's found on the site and incorporate that into the facade, and the facade starts to also really inform the interior design and the color palette. What's unique about this home is that the entire lower level is the main living space. You have not only for entertaining and food prep, but it's a gathering space. It's a gathering space and a focal point for the entire house. Opening up the large folding glass doors, connect the pool, connect the view to the lake, and it becomes really a feeling of an outdoor pavilion.
Robert, this home is spectacular, and I love the wide open space connecting you directly to the outside.
Yeah, one of the main things that we thought about with this design was the spectacular view of Bemis Point. And we wanted every room in the house to have that view. So we took the living space, the dining space, and the kitchen and placed it on the lower level so that we're connected to the terrace and the pool. When the folding glass doors are open, it feels like you're honestly in a pavilion, and it's great for entertaining. And one of the things that my client actually asked for that promotes the entertaining component was to create a really cool entertaining bar that's strictly for the beverages, for their kids, for family, for friends. And it's just sort of a satellite to the kitchen that really complements and works together with the design.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I see you have a double fridge combo as well as the dishwasher and beverage sink area, which is amazing.
Yeah, the one dishwasher for this home with the amount of entertaining just was clearly not enough, so we did incorporate that second dishwasher, and then again, just keeping all of the drinks in the bar zone was the goal for the bar.
Well, let's head over to the kitchen area and tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind this amazing space.
So the anchoring element to the kitchen is a substantial island, and the base of the island is actually made out of the exterior stone. It's a natural field stone and beautifully complements the contrast of the dark black floor. And the countertop is a natural stone that has a really beautiful movement in it that is really symbolic of the water, and it just kind of ties to the overall vibe of connecting to nature.
Yeah, it just plays off each other. It's beautiful. Tell me a little bit about this awesome refrigerator freezer combo area with the coffee bar.
Sure. Yeah, what I love about this little area with the coffee bar is that the columns separate on each side with the coffee bar. So the Thermador columns with the touch opening just aesthetically look great, but it really just ties that overall zone of the kitchen really, really nicely.
Now let's head over. I am being pulled over here to the stunning hood vent and range combo. Tell me a little bit about this feature and the inspiration and how you came to kind of choose this overall design feature here.
Sure. Yeah, you'll notice the entire hood is clad with the exterior metal that we used. You'll see that on the fireplace as well as the hood that goes all the way to the ceiling. So again, you have this visual cue of materials that are used inside and outside with the connectivity. This is a house that the interior design is really embraced by the exterior.
Robert, I noticed we have another dishwasher and this awesome hidden microwave.
Yeah, the one dishwasher clearly was not enough for the amount of entertaining for my client. And the necessity to have one in the kitchen as well as the bar area works really well because of just keeping drink zone and food zone separate. And then we also incorporated the microwave drawer by Thermador.
It's beautiful, and here we are once again with this incredible view right off of the kitchen, which again, for guests and your clients is just an amazing feature, and the inspiration behind this home.
Yeah, what I love about the house is whether you are in the kitchen, eating at the dining table, or lounging in the living space, you're always connected to that lake, and you just have a spectacular view, and it's a peaceful place to be.
Robert, thank you so much for showing us this phenomenal property on Chautauqua Lake.
Thank you so much, Kim. This was a lot of fun, and I'm really proud of this project.
As you should be.
So here we are on a beautiful day in downtown Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon is a walking community situated just south of Pittsburgh. Route 19 passes right through the heart of Mount Lebanon. You can get to it by light rail transit from downtown Pittsburgh, and the transit will take you further south to South Hills Village. As you can see, this is a bustling community with some great stores. Throughout most of Mount Lebanon, you can walk safely via sidewalk. I grew up here in Mount Lebanon over 40 years ago, and downtown Mount Lebanon has changed dramatically. A lot of new stores, great restaurants, but one thing has stayed constant, and it's the fact this is a quintessential Pittsburgh neighborhood. Now let's check out one of Pittsburgh's best pizzas located in downtown Mount Lebanon, Minio's Pizza. Doing well, how are you? Slice of traditional. Thanks. Pizza review time. I have no idea what the rules are. I don't really think it matters. I'm just gonna try a piece of this Minio's pizza. Good. Sauce is perfect, not too tangy. Underneath, look at that crust. Not burnt. It's good. It's good. You know, everybody loves Minio's Pizza. Great pizza. Don's Appliances' first store was located in Norman Center 2 in Upper St. Clair, just south of Mount Lebanon. Other communities that border our original store are Bethel, Mount Lebanon. We are in Upper St. Clair, Bridgeville, and Castle Shannon. Those communities are what we've built our business on, and our customers have come to appreciate everything we've offered. Thank you for allowing me to share my hometown.
My name is Morgan Kumpfmiller. I am the owner and founder of American Dreamers Renovations. American Dreamers Renovations is a design build company. We actually specialize in restructure and structure. So what that means is when people want to take all of these walls out of their home and they want to have this beautiful open space, they come to us. The more common thing to do now is to combine the kitchen and dining room. The formal dining room is almost a thing of the past for people. How we use our homes today is very different than how we used our homes yesterday. So we are literally breaking down walls to create beautiful spaces. So this kitchen was more of a need initially than it was a want. Yes, they got everything they wanted in it, but actually we had some collapsing floors and some collapsing bearing points. And so we got rid of those. And in doing that, we got to open up this space.
Morgan, what a beautiful, wide open, bright, and sparkly space.
Isn't it? Thank you so much.
Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind this design.
Well, actually, this design was more of a need than a want. We had some walls that absolutely had to come out. And once they did, our possibilities were endless.
The first thing I noticed is these two huge kitchen islands.
I know, if I could have fit 3, I definitely would have done it, but I did settle for a peninsula. Actually, this is such a large kitchen. We had to be very conscious of how we purposefully divided the space. So we made part of it a parlor for entertaining, and of course, then we have the cooking section, the eating section, and to tie it all together was that very important peninsula.
And I noticed you mentioned parlor. Tell me a little bit about this wet bar area.
So a parlor in a home is actually really important if you have the space because it allows your guests to have a place to go that isn't in your workspace when you're trying to entertain them. They can sit here, they can relax, they can have a drink, they can even wash it up on their own with a glass rinse. So it really is a great place to entertain.
And I am loving this wine column.
Isn't it amazing? You can fit over 100 bottles of wine in that. It is a commitment, it's intense. Now, of course, if you want to wash yourself up, you've got a glass rinse, you've got a dishwasher, and if you want something a little stronger, we do have an ice maker.
Amazing. Moving back into the main kitchen area, tell me a little bit about this.
Well, of course we do have one dishwasher already, but we need a main dishwasher. So there's a second, and it's next to the bathtub. I mean, sink.
The largest sink ever.
I know, it is a kitchen bathtub, if you will. It is so large. And then of course we have the beautiful built-in refrigeration.
Stunning. Now moving over to this area, I am loving these sparkly countertops that tie right into this backsplash.
Aren't they stunning? These are, of course, the king of countertops. This is Cambria, so no expense was spared. We wanted to make sure, though, that when we looked down and we looked up, everything was perfect. So we've got this beautiful tiled dark floor, and this backsplash is actually quite special. It is antique glass with marble, and it cascades up to this beautiful hood, just drawing the eye up, and it's wrapped in stone.
And I'm loving these cabinets that take you all the way up to the ceiling, accented by this beautiful hardware.
I know, these handles are actually one of the hardest things we had to source. We did want sparkle, but we didn't want it to be too gaudy. We were afraid it could be too much, so we were looking for something that sparkled and then stayed sparkly, so that when you touched it, your fingerprints weren't still on it.
Beautiful. I am loving this huge 48-inch range.
It is amazing, and actually these people really cook. This is not just for show. They want the full 48. I mean, they are so committed to cooking, they even have a sous vide. So that being said, we couldn't just stop it there. We had to go all the way up to the pot filler, because when you're this bougie, you need not carry your water. They also went for the under-counter microwave. This keeps it off of the counter, and we surely don't want it over the stove.
And I'm looking at this beautiful pendant lighting.
It is really stunning. We actually made these coordinate throughout the whole kitchen, which really helped to tie the parlor and the kitchen together. And of course we have under cabinet lighting, because you can't have a bougie kitchen without under cabinet lighting.
Absolutely, stunning. And then I'm noticing this is the prep island.
It is the prep island. You can prep on it, but it's also a second drink station. These are big coffee and tea drinkers, so we wanted to make sure we had the Insta-Hot, and then we wanted to make sure we had a family beverage center, so they went for the under-counter beverage unit.
And what a beautiful dining room area, and is that a television?
I'm so glad you noticed that. That is a television. Actually, at American Dreamers, we do try to talk our clients into getting a framed TV, only because it takes away that big black box that just hangs on the wall. We can now make it look like artwork, which is great.
How innovative. Morgan, thank you so much for taking time today to give us this tour of this beautiful kitchen space.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for watching our latest edition of Pittsburgh's Finest Kitchens. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as us. We want to thank our homeowners, our designers, our installers, but most of all, you the viewers out there that have allowed us to show Pittsburgh's Finest Kitchens.